everyone, welcome back to Average Joe Watch Reviews. You're probably wondering why I have all my watches face down here. Well, this isn't my entire collection. These are just the watches that have Exhibition casebacks. And I'm going to show you why I think watch companies should do more of this. I believe that these particular watches are just some of the most beautiful pieces. And they're not even the most extravagant pieces. I mean, this is a, retail $300-400 Bulova. And look at just these Exhibition casebacks are really, to me, in my opinion, the highlight of these watches. I mean, they're just so mesmerizing. And just looking at the fancy metalwork that's done on these, it's really something. And I think watch companies just don't do this enough. That's one Bulova. Take a look at this Bulova. This Bulova is, I don't know, $200 to $300 price range. Again, look at the metalwork. Look at the detail of the movement. I mean, that to me is the highlight. I mean, honestly, I could wear a watch this way. I mean, I think this is just so mesmerizing. Why not have, the hands right here and just show the entire movement? Well, in some cases, watch companies actually have done that, and that brings me to this Sterling. You can see the entire case, as you can see, is see-through, and these are just really cool looking movements. And this watch highlights the intricacies of this movement. And again, this is a, let's say up to $200 watch, maybe a little bit more. Again, you're not paying an arm and a leg for these. Then we even go to, this is one of my first watches. This is a Walmart watch from Folio. This one costed me $74. $74. And yet you get an Exhibition caseback. So it just shows you guys that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg if you really love to see movements. Now this one isn't very detailed, but you still, just looking at the heartbeat of this watch. I mean, look at that right there. That's just something. And this is what really, to me, I wish watch companies did more of this. Let's take a look at a Seiko here. This is a couple $100 Seiko. This is actually less than $200. Actually, it's less than $150. It's a Seiko 5 Sports. But take a look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Here's a Hamilton. Hamilton, you're paying a little bit more money. You're going to be paying, for this particular one, you're going to be paying, I want to say $400, $600, $700 range, depending on where you get it from. This is where you start seeing a little bit more detail in the movements. Here's another Hamilton. This one's over $1,000. Look at this piece. This is rose gold. But look at the intricacy of this. This is beautiful. And again, check out the heartbeat. Right there. Beautiful, beautiful movements. And then my favorite of my collection is from Tissot, and this baby is beautiful. They did an excellent job on the back of this case. Just all of the intricacies in the case alone. But then they did basically like a split grill, crescent looking Exhibition case back here. The rotors detailed very nicely. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Just a message out there for the watchmakers. When you're making automatic timepieces, please give us a little bit more of these. Especially I actually have a Breitling and an Omega that has, I've actually opened the Omega. That has an absolutely exquisite movement. Let's take this Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean, for instance. Why? Why do we not see an Exhibition Caseback here? Well, I think they listened loud and clear with their newer models, because this one's from the 2011-2012 era. I mean, this watch was over $5,000 brand new, and yet you're not getting an Exhibition Caseback. I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful coin looking medallion caseback here, but look, you know what? I'm going to show you guys this movement just to show you what they're hiding behind here. I mean, people never see this unless they actually have the guts to open this up, and I got to show you guys this. So I used the caseback removal tool. I put it in the grooves, and I have so many videos on my channel. Check it out, and I'll actually list below where you can get one of these, and just click the link and you can buy one of these. Very, very affordable. But here's what happens when you take the caseback off. Yeah, so I mean, you guys are like, oh, that's really disappointing. But here's the thing. This is actually the anti-magnetic iron, so that the case doesn't become magnetized and you don't ruin the movement in a highly magnetized environment. So they actually provided that. But later on, what happened with Omega is they started making parts that were anti-magnetized. So they were using some type of well, I'll list that below. I can't think of what it is, but for some reason I'm thinking silicon. But they used parts that were not magnetized, and they weren't even metal. But I'll list that. I'll list that below. But take a look at this. Here's the movement that they're hiding, guys and gals. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful movements I've seen in person. Okay. I mean, look at the details of this movement. I just got to be silent for a moment just to kind of take it all in. I mean, this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous movement. Look at that rotor and all that detail that they put in there. That is just something else, guys. This is what I'm talking about. But at the time, they didn't have the technology to not put this piece in, so therefore they had to basically cover it up. But now when you buy a Planet Ocean, you are now getting us an Exhibition Caseback. So I think they heard us loud and clear when it came to that. So I even have a Breitling here that I know would look beautiful if they had an Exhibition Caseback. This one doesn't have anti-magnetization, if that's even a word. But I mean, why hide this movement, guys? And I can't even get this case off unless I have a couple $100 tool from Breitling to fit into this like hexagonal type pattern. But trust me, guys, Breitling does it right as well. So, you know, I think nowadays you do get more Exhibition Casebacks, but I think that's my one knock on Breitling, is that they still just don't do enough of them. They really don't. So I hope you guys enjoyed my small collection of Exhibition Casebacks. I actually would love to get more, and that's actually my goal. You know, I just got this Hamilton recently, and this was the selling point right here. I mean, I love it when I can admire both the front and back of a case. It's just, to me, this is watchmaking at its greatest. It really is, and especially if you can show it off. This is, to me, equivalent to having a supercar and having the glass show the engine off. It's just, I mean, it's such a beautiful work of art and engineering that why not show it off? I mean, it's not to show off to be like cool, but it's such a marvel and something to be admired. And I think to just hide it is it's a travesty in my opinion. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you enjoyed, and please click a like to support the channel. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.